Hi, I think I'm live already. So hello everybody. I think Instagram now is gonna tell you that we're going live and hopefully we're gonna see you here soon. So today I am waiting for, there we go, for Gabriella, intuitive coach, to join me for this conversation. Let me see how to invite her now. No idea. Yes, like that. Thank you, Gabriella. Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Can you see me, hear me well? How is the connection?
It's very well. I can hear you. I can see you. Everything is perfect.
Excellent. Well, I'm glad we finally met. I know it's not like having a drink somewhere or having a tea, coffee in the coffee shop, but still it's really nice to see you. How are you?
Like I said, I'm very, very well. And yeah, I'm so happy to be here, to be honest.
Excellent.
And I would like to say that's our first interaction, isn't it? Online, the live streaming. So that's really, really privileged for me to be here.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm privileged and happy that you can share your knowledge, because let me start with introduction. So I think we've got a few people joining in already, and probably some people will see it afterwards. Hopefully we'll get questions from you guys. Get involved. So Gabriella, intuitive coach, is somebody that is very close to me, and I've known this girl for a really long time. I think it's years, isn't it? I've known you for what, 10, maybe 8, 7?
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
For a while, yes. So I think it's better if you introduce yourself, because I know you've done some NLP and you're very hardworking and results bringing fitness coach as well, aren't you?
Yes, it is. Yes, definitely. Yes.
Tell us, share your experience.
Oh my goodness, that's a lot of things to share. I would like to begin. I'm a mom. So I've got 2 daughters, I've got a husband, and I've got a cat, I've got the fishes. So that's whole my family. So we are living that way. Part of way, what I'm doing at the moment, I'm a spiritual life coach. Like I said, spiritual life coach, spiritual teacher, some people call it. Intuitive life coach definitely resonates with me the most. Right. And what is that behind the intuitive life coach is like I put it on my website, and I put it also on my YouTube, Master Your Emotion, because it's really about the mastering your emotions.
Oh, it's such a big thing, isn't it? It's really life-changing when you can see your emotions from a side. When you don't get involved, it completely changes your life. That's amazing.
Yes, that's definitely like that. And also, I would like to say my past, but also it's my present and the future. Never come, but I see how it goes. But anyway, I'm a fitness coach as well and personal trainer. So during this conversation, I would like to bring something, a few examples on it as well. But I'm not telling yet now what's going to be.
Oh, but that's something I need. I'm very interested in.
Okay. So definitely, what I would like to share with you as a coach, as a personal trainer and fitness instructor, exercising is very important, because that's balance your, not only the body, but also your emotion. That means the nervous system, and that whole body vibrating, but also that's a vibration anyway. We know our body is a vibration.
Yes.
So we're made by the vibration. That's the material, that's the carbon. But, the only stuff what we need to be aware of that is a nutrition. But what kind of the food are you putting inside your body?
Right.
Okay, because nowadays a lot of food is I would like to say really fake food.
Yeah.
If you believe it, if you don't believe it, but it's really like that. So
I know exactly what you mean. Yes, it's dead food. There is no energy in it. Yeah.
Definitely, like you said, Christina, definitely is not energy in it, because when you go in the high vibration food, that could be a health-rich food. That's really, really food based on the really ancient recipe. In the UK, we've got a few shops like that. They are selling that kind of the foods. And for example, when you go to the market shops, they've got that kind of the foods. And I would like to bring, because maybe some of you, when you go to the shop and they see tomato, okay, and they've got a different color, like a purple one and orange, that kind of the things.
Yes.
And the different shapes. And you need to be aware what is on it, okay, what is writing there. It's not the, how can I say, the really plump tomato is not like that. But the hatred food, it's an amazing one what you can bring to your body. And
so
you need to
if we go back to the most original food, it would be better for us. The less it was, of course, modified on the way to our plates would be the best.
Yeah. Yes, definitely. I would like to say simplicity is the way to become much more balanced and much more happy and live with the nature, with the closer nature. So that's how you can raise your vibration also inside your body and keep your balance with the nervous system. And I would like to say be more awake spiritually as well.
Well, for that, Gabriela, I would like to put myself in line to see you personally and work on my fitness routine, please. I would like to book an appointment for that with you. I know we don't live far away from each other, but we have to book this in our diaries.
Oh yeah, because we've got busy lives, isn't it? Yes. There's a lot of things to do. Definitely. I would like to mention a little bit here also what is the intuitive life coaching, because some of you may be only struggling, like what is the intuition, where does that come from, is the intuition real, or maybe the intuition is completely different way of your perspective.
Yeah, should you trust it?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I would like to say just only from my perspective, just a little bit, how is that intuition, maybe that word resonates with you. But the intuition for me is a knowingness. You really know. You don't have to ask yourself, oh, how is that? What I would like to do? What's happened if? No, you would truly 100% know. You're going straight away. Can you see my hands? Again, that's your.
Yes, you just know.
You just only know. And that's also, I would like to say, that's a bridging from the 3 dimension to the 5th dimension. Because sometimes, oh, I've got the goosebumps all over my body. Sorry. That's not the bridging, that's the knowingness. You need to know, you need to have a support. So that's your intuition.
It's a skill that we are all learning. Question about this. So when we have this feeling that we know something and then suddenly we change our mind, what do you think makes us change our mind? I know you know. So
would you mind saying
when you know something, right? When you have this know.
Yeah.
You don't need to think about this, and then suddenly you change your decision. Why is that happens?
Oh, that's the hard one. I love it, this one. Okay, so I would like to bring you probably at the beginning. I would like to. Can I?
Yes, sure. Yes.
So where's the intuition come from, and how is that intuition arising inside you? And that a question that would be connecting to your.
Excellent.
Yeah. So what's the intuition? So you've got the intuition, you've got that knowingness, you've got that know in your body, that gut feeling, and definitely inner self telling you, yeah, that's right. You can go and you can do it, that stuff. Okay. You don't have to question about at all. But the intuition is something outside from you. Okay. The intuition is your higher self. It's living far, far, far away, like a story. Sorry.
Gabriela, we know what we're talking about, but not many people understand what we're saying. The higher self and, the knowing field. I think it's a little bit too complicated maybe for do you know what we're saying? Please tell us if you understand. Give us a heart. Give us a heart or any emoji. Just say, yes, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But
the simplicity. Yes. So I would like to bring the simplicity. If you don't know what is the higher self is something. So that's your intuition, I would like to say. Maybe next time we can go talk a little bit about the higher self.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Anyway,
I'll make a note, yes.
Yeah, that would be better. So that's a much more deeper and wider concept.
Yeah, definitely.
But anyway, and the intuition is hitting, because the intuition is hitting your body. That's why you've got that feeling, okay? So I would like to start from here, from that point. Yeah. So you've got that signal in your body and you're feeling, and you say, okay, yeah, let's go do that. And then, like you mentioned, Christina, and because and you would like to take and make that decision, but suddenly you're going to change that decision.
Mm-hmm. And what makes us change it? Yeah.
that changes it from my point of view and from my perspective. Of course, when I'm just talking from my experience. So the people who are listening, me, the viewers, your viewers, and you can take it or leave it, okay? So that's your ego. That's your ego just only protecting you. The ego loves you so much. The ego is nothing wrong, is nothing bad. The ego was creating inside you when you were 7 years old, and that was like a design inside you that thought, like a saying, I'm just only seeing the ego like a small granny. Yes. That's my vision, like a small granny inside your head and saying, no, don't do that because something is going to happen. Okay. Can you remember that experience?
My ego is much more younger.
Oh, wow. So maybe the granny, or maybe you can just only vision, you can create your ego, the image ego inside you, how you would like to. Yeah. So that's the ego. It's just only keeping you away from that knowingness. Okay. So you need to be aware of that, and you need to really, truly trust yourself, to be honest.
And I think also another catch is limiting beliefs, the fear that is stopping us from taking that decision. We know this is the right decision, but we're not going there because I'm afraid, I'm scared, I don't believe in myself. So again, this is all coming from ego, but it comes out to us in different forms. So that brings us to the next question. Would you like to talk about the limiting beliefs question, or shall we tell us a little bit more about the certifications, the courses that you've done?
Oh yeah, I didn't mention. Yeah, I was like diving straight away to the beauty.
Oh, there's so much to tell that I know what you mean. You just want to tell and give more.
I would like to give you all what I've got inside me. But yeah, time is time. And also we can't get everything once because our brain is processing just only a small amount of the information at once. So that's why we are protecting you from that overwhelming. It's not really good. So I just finished neuro-linguistic program, and I'm an NLP practitioner, and also, like I mentioned, a spiritual teacher. And also I would like to tell you, where does that come from? Because some of you may be saying, oh, that suddenly she's appearing and she's saying spiritual teacher. Where does that come?
Yeah.
But my awakening time start in 2000. Let me see. How old is my daughter? Okay. 2008, I would like to say. Because when she born and all the process of the awakening and all the vibration. Was that your second
child or your first child?
Oh, my first child. Because she's 2008 when she was born. Yeah. So that everything was just only start coming and coming and coming. And also maybe we can do the next time about the awakening time. Maybe the symptoms of the awakening. Yeah, so that's my awakening time start 2008. And then everything starts slowly. I'm not saying rapidly, evolving. Okay. That will be a step by step, like a baby step. Sure. So I'm just only become more aware of my limiting beliefs. I didn't know that time about my limiting beliefs. I didn't know even what is the limiting beliefs, but I didn't know what is the beliefs.
You just felt.
Anyway, that was a long story.
How did you feel? What made you look for answers? How did you feel at that moment?
At that time, I felt really over. At that time, it was crazy time. I had a lot of up, a lot of down. I felt not really good place, I would like to say, like a dark soul of the night, that kind of the things you can just only call it. That was a really dark place, I would like to say.
Would you say that you felt depressed? You didn't have any energy to enjoy your life? You didn't have the happiness in you?
The only reason I would like to say everyone, if they experience that stuff, the one symptoms inside me was like everything I was doing automatically. So I was like a machine. I was doing everything with my family, but I wasn't conscious too much because my part of the soul, was somewhere. There was a part was missing. I was really searching for her, but finally she arrived. But that time I was like, oh, what's going on with me? But
so you felt down, you felt depressed, you felt low. I'm just trying to go over the feelings that some people may relate at the moment and say, oh, maybe this is what's happening. I'm going through some emotional changes.
Yeah, I didn't feel drained. I didn't actually. I felt the drain, but I didn't feel that kind of the things like a depression called anxiety. But definitely, you can have that symptoms inside you because we are receiving and perceiving the energy from the differently, definitely.
Yeah.
But you can feel that kind of depression. You can feel the anxiety. You can feel overwhelming, and you start asking the question, "Who I am? What I'm doing here?" That's a lot of things you can ask yourself. And also you can be sometimes really stressed about yourself. Then sometimes the waking process that gives you a lot of, I would like to say security because the universe protecting you from outside.
Yeah.
So sometimes maybe you can going to lose the job and you never go back to that job. And you're thinking, oh, that's the worst stuff. And the worst scenario in my life happened. Yeah. No, it's not really like that. That happened to me. Actually happened today in the morning. Somebody told me, no, you're not coming to that work. You're not coming to the fitness anymore because we're canceling this class. I said, hallelujah.
Yes.
So now I know which
you would be like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? But now you're like, yay, transformation.
Yes, like that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, we understood. So how people can feel when the awakening process start to happen, when they start to look for themselves.
Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of symptoms. So I'm not saying everything now because there will be a book, a story to saying what's happening, but only from my experience, the way how you can help yourself during the awakening time is like asking your guides, asking your, whatever you believe. That could be a God. You can name it. The God could be a different name, but you need to trust and you can just ask for the help. Okay. And that gave me that encouragement as well.
That brings me to the next question. We had a tiny little plan for this chat. That brings us to the next question. So when you go through the process of transformation and understanding what's happening to yourself, I think this is the same time when you start to look at what you actually believe in. The things that you're doing, is that really what you wanted to do, or is that somebody else's wish you're fulfilling? So this is, I think we can talk about limiting beliefs. Do they come from trauma? How do you get rid of them, and how those limiting beliefs can affect your life?
Okay.
So maybe you can dive into this a little bit. I know it's a really broad, again, really.
I try my best.
Yes, it's a really heavy subject, but we can talk a little bit about this today. And then when we have questions, we can go in deeper into this.
Yeah, I try my best because the limiting beliefs is a really vast subject here, like you mentioned. So I would like to begin, what is the beliefs anyway? Because some of the people, like from my experience, I didn't know what is the beliefs. So the beliefs is the story. And the story which one you are saying about to yourself every day on the daily basis. Every time I can do this, I can do that. I love coffee. I love tea. That kind of the things. People didn't know that saying I love coffee is like a belief. That coffee really suits for them, and that coffee got the benefits. Yes. So pay attention. What is the beliefs coming from? Yeah, that all attachments come from. But anyway, I can give you later that information. So that's the beliefs, and also the beliefs. Like I said, the story you are telling to yourself. But the beliefs is always also is something you inherit from your ancestors, lineage, and from your parents because you've been growing up, or somebody who was looking after you. And also the people, I would like to say, like a society, school, that have got a lot of influence on you.
Yes.
But sometimes when you are small, like you said, 6 to 7, up to 10, I would like to say, you don't know what are you absorbing, what your body absorbing.
Yeah.
Because I would like to say the beliefs is a whole, the whole your body, whole your cells holding your beliefs. Okay. So your beliefs is not in your head. Your thing is in your head, but also it's I would like to say 98% is your body's holding that memory of your beliefs, what you believe in. also the body is purging out very at the end, like maybe the lately, that limiting beliefs, but I can just only mention here like that. Okay. So that's the belief, what I just only see, but the limiting beliefs, that's something is holding you back. It's so simple, isn't it? Something holding you back. I would like to say from the spiritual perspective, that's the stagnant energy. That's the knot in your body didn't want to give you that freedom. And also you probably sometimes not aware, just only poke that knot and just give that splash and that give that flowiness in your body. So that's the limiting beliefs. Also, that's a story somebody told you and you start believing. That your mom said to you, oh, you need to wear the hat.
Give an example. Shall we give an example of limiting beliefs? Yes.
Yeah, now I would like to say, because sometimes the mom, like a very easy and simple example, because some of you probably experienced that stuff. I'm 100% sure. I was experienced because when I was living in Poland, we had a really cold weather, like a -18, -20, and during the winter time, I would like to wear the skirt. But my granny told me, no, you don't have to wear the skirt because you can get ill, you've got a lot of sickness, and you've got arthritis later on, and that kind of the things. And I was starting believing that stuff. I was really afraid. And that's why it was holding me back every time now. Stop. Actually, thank you so much. I recognize my limiting beliefs now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's because what I'm saying. Things doesn't happen for no reason. Yes.
Yeah. So that's why that's holding me back. And
guess why you mentioned coffee? Guess why you mentioned coffee?
Oh, the coffee, the limiting beliefs, that your attachments to the coffee every time when you worry.
Memory of my parents, yes. And yours is about the skirt. So are you going to try and change it? How do you change a limiting belief like that? So basically that is holding you by fear, okay? So you believe that wearing a skirt in cold weather is harmful to your body. It's dangerous. You can become ill, okay? So what you've done, I'm guessing you now detached yourself from that limiting belief and you looked at it from a different perspective. You questioned it. Is it true? And it's not.
No.
So what's the next step?
No, because what I was doing now, I'm just only buying a lot of dress, a lot of skirts, and I'm still wearing them. Okay. So that's why, because the first step to changing your limiting beliefs is like now, I just only spotted, like I said, oh my goodness, it's not mine. It's my granny beliefs. She was worried about, and I just only catch up her beliefs, and I just only apply on myself, but it's not mine.
Possibly not even be hers. Possibly it started somewhere with her mother or her mother and so on. Maybe she saw something, maybe she got scared, maybe she got attacked because she's a woman. And it went so on down the DNA memory.
Yeah, that's a lineage, that's a constellation sign, isn't it? Like we've got and that flow, that's a flowness. Yeah, definitely. But at that time, I didn't know about the constellation and family, how we can heal and that stuff. Yes. Also, you can heal the limiting beliefs from that perspective as well.
Of course.
If you would like to go and just do it. Yeah, so I would like to mention a little bit also, because some of you might be experienced, that's the 3 beautiful limiting beliefs. I'm not good enough. I'm so worried about the failure. And also I've got nothing to offer to the world. So I would like to mention there's a 3 major one, isn't it? So which one is
very, very strong to work with. Yes, they're really strong. It's nothing you can get rid of once and for all. I think it's something you have to systematically work with from time to time, because it's a really strong belief from maybe the families we come from the society we come from, because I'm sure people who are born in America, their beliefs are not the same as ours.
Oh, no.
It's completely different mindset. But yes.
Yeah, I would like to say mindset, also the background, and also the story which the ground, the continent holding, because all the ancestors, and that is so deep. Oh gosh, that's a lot of work we have to do. And I would like to say that's a never-ending story, but we are getting there, and we are just only trusting the process and slowly healing that beliefs, that limiting beliefs, which one is not our.
I've heard very good tip from, procrastination, when somebody doesn't want to do something and just puts it on for later, doesn't want to do it. It's not laziness. The person just doesn't want to do it. And the real reason behind it, because they are perfectionist, because they think they're not gonna produce an exceptional result. That's why they are delaying it. So what Tony Robbins said, I was doing one of his briefings, and he said that make friends with it. Make friends with that feeling, because it's never going to go away. It's not going to happen that you're going to have one session there, or you're going to read this book and suddenly it's just going to disappear. It won't. Make friends with it. You have this big event coming up, and then you have that feeling. He goes, just sit down, have a cup of tea with it, name it, whatever. Have a chat with that feeling in your head, and just say, right, in 5 minutes time, I'm going. And then in 5 minutes time, you move on. But you paid attention to that thought a little bit, and it's not as huge as it felt at the beginning. So it's a good tip I use sometimes to get myself into gear.
Yeah, that's true. But also from the NLP perspective, like I'm an NLP practitioner, so, and also that integration, like I said, integration, the old habit and the new one, which one you created, the old beliefs and the new beliefs, you can just only take them together. As we've got a beautiful exercise in NLP, which I'm doing every time with my clients, and oh my goodness, they are really, that exercise is really powerful. So that's the integration. Just have a friend and let's go skip like a tiny girl on the, on the grass, and just saying, oh yeah, they're my friends. What can you offer me? How can I help you?
Yes.
And I'm going to take care of you. You don't have to be afraid anymore. That's your inner child is talking as well. So it's another topic.
In other words, you don't try and destroy that feeling. You try to transform into a different connection with it. So not be afraid, not be putting yourself down for it, but just transform it into different, and then changing your life from there. So
yes, I would like to say, because you said, Christina, don't disconnect from that emotion, that feeling. And so transmute for the higher vibration. That would be when you transmute that emotion, and for the higher vibration, when you're changing the low vibration to the little bit higher. I'm not saying that ecstasy and that the joyfulness, not straight away, because you can damage yourself straight away. I would like to say like that. We need to step by step. Yeah, then you can slowly will be changing that your limiting beliefs.
Excellent. So we touched on vibration. Do you guys think of any limiting beliefs you could have at the moment? Did anything pop into your head when we talked about limiting beliefs? Put in the comments if you think you have limiting beliefs that are affecting your lives right now. So maybe we can touch on that a little bit. But that brings us to the next question, which is vibrations. And you talked about this already. You said that transforming yourself is giving you a higher vibration. You feel a little bit more relieved, happier. So how do people attract situations in their life? Can we talk about that?
How do people attract the situation in their life when they've got a low vibration in their body?
Low, high, yes, how they vibrate. Okay. Let's just touch a little bit on this, just to say how we are actually connected with everything in that way.
Oh, yeah.
Too.
Okay, so I would like to begin. So vibration is you. Vibration is a whole universe. That's mean you. The vibration is the whole universe. That's we are living in this life. As we are living in this in this world. So we are creating our reality. I didn't mention as well. Sorry, because our beliefs creating our reality. So beliefs is a vibration. Beliefs has a thought, and the thought is a vibration. Okay, thoughts creating in your world. That's your vibration. Why I would like to say that chain, because that words give you lots of patterns in your life. So when you're going to use your word wisely on a daily basis, it's not only once in the morning affirmation and meditation, but you need to keep carry on whole day, 24 hours.
Yes.
And then you will be rising your vibration straight away because, what? Thank you. I love you. I'm really good enough. I'm really deserve it. Everything. I'm worthy, and that kind of the things. Rising your vibration, and you're attracting more and more. So sometimes the people, that's a really good example I would like to bring, because I don't know if any of you listen. I recommend also the Abraham Hicks.
Yes.
It's an amazing lady. What she's saying, when you are rising your vibration, everything is coming straight away to you. But if you're doing the affirmation in the morning and you think, I'm really good, I'm happy, my intention is really to be really great and bring more confidence and that kind of things. And I would like to attract much more money in my life or something like that. Lots of people worried at the moment with that limiting beliefs inside them. And then you finish that affirmation and you go to your day and you're walking and you start blaming and you're saying, oh, I don't have enough money for my bills or that kind of things. So what you are sending to the universe, you're sending, I don't want any more money in my life.
Yes.
So it is only coming straight away. So we need to pay attention. We need to be aware.
So whatever we focus on, this is what we are attracting, because we are aligning ourselves to what we are vibrating on, if you like.
Yeah,
so
you can't lie about the vibration. No, you can lie with the word.
If that limiting belief is in you, for example, you think money is dirty and all criminals have the money and it's disgusting, you can wish as much as you can. It's not going to happen. Because you have this program that says money is danger, so you're not going to get. You can do meditations and all these techniques every single day, 24/7, but it's not going to happen. So you need to dig deeper and actually see what relationship you have with money, what's stopping you, what belief is stopping you from getting to where you want to get, whether it's money, relationship, children. Sometimes it's been proven now that women, families who cannot get pregnant, more than half is just in here.
Oh yeah.
More than half of these families, they can't get pregnant and have a baby because they believe or they don't actually want a baby.
Yes, definitely. I would like to say, that's really, really a hard piece to say, because I don't know how about the viewers going to respond it for that. But I just only found in the beautiful book, it's like not everything is in our head. It's nothing inside. If you can imagine, I don't know how you can grasp this. For me, that took a few days to digest this information, because you said that everything is here. Talking about this woman, which she would like to get pregnant. So definitely is that information from that point of view of the books is not inside the head, is in the galactic, is in the universe, in ancestors line, that kind of the things. So she can just only go and do a lot of healing. How I can say?
This is too deep, Gabriela.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I know what you're talking about, but it's in here because it came to here from somebody else and so on and so on. But yes, if you start from treating yourself and then you can get to the cause of the problem, transform it, and then release that. Yes, it's
yeah, but also I would like to mention, I know I'm going very deep. Yeah, I know.
Yes.
That's all me. So that's all me. So some people will know I'm crazy, but positive way, of course. But I would like to say, because you said that in the head, in your mind, but the mind, body, spirit. So everything is together. So it's not only the head, but also is in your cells. So that's why also the Bruce Lipton just saying beautifully, epigenetic is above, beyond the beliefs. So you need to believe it, and then you can receive it. You need to have a faith that the skills you need to possess, and then you can receive it. Focus 100%, no matter what's going to happen, you can just go and change your limiting beliefs because you're capable.
Basically, whatever we vibrate on, we are bringing that in. So if I'm sort of person who is always negative, talking bad about other people, littering on the streets, this is what I'm going to be attracting more and more of.
Yes, definitely. I would like to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the person who is behaving that way, like angry, that angry person is going to attract more and more situations to be angry.
Yes, definitely. But also I would like to mention, because sometimes that's really common, and a lot of my clients saying, oh, I'm a really good person. Oh, when you're saying like that to yourself, there's something behind. Definitely something. I'm not saying you're not a good person, but it's something really inside you needs to be transmuted for the to be a higher.
To me,
so we need to go digest.
Yes, to me it sounds, I'm a very good people's pleaser. When they say I'm a very good person, I'm a very good people pleaser, and then you start digging, why do you want to please others? Why?
Yeah.
Because you're thinking you're not good enough, or because you were forced to do it? Were you controlled by your grown-ups all the time and you think this is how you should live? And so on. Yeah, I know what you mean. When somebody says, I'm a good person, yeah.
Yeah, and also behind there is also your trauma. So that couldn't be your trauma. That could be a trauma from your parents or ancestors, that kind of the things.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of things to talk about. Yeah. But also I would like to mention that, like I said, a lot of clients coming and saying, by the way, I'm a really good person, and why is that negative situation arise inside my life, so in front of me in my life? And we're going to digest, and we're going to just only have a look, and then she's recognized, or he recognized, oh, really? I didn't pay attention. The one sneaky thought just only came straight away to my head. Yeah. And I was putting the attention, and also that also is a really, really fact from the Abraham Hicks. If you're holding that thought more than 16 seconds inside you, then it's going to anchor inside you, and then going to one day appearing in front of you.
And you're going to build your day on top of it.
Yeah. So we need to be aware. I know we don't want to walk like, 16 seconds. Oh gosh, I have to go to that. But tricky. You need to be aware.
It's tricky because for a lot of people don't want to change because it's easier to suffer. It's easier to be this person who is who's always a victim. Mm-hmm. And to change, it requires you to take your life under control, take your emotions under control. And this is hard. It only hit me recently that I'm actually not a victim. With all my years of reading psychology, reading about spirituality, living through some stuff, it actually hit recently. And I'm like, oh, I can disconnect from this now. It hit home finally. So it takes a long time to get there. So with little things, I think it's a good idea to start to put your focus on the more positive things so you can start changing your day and your life.
Yeah, but sometimes the people would like to once, just only like... Another of my session, I was showing my clients like kind of the scoop and that story. If you've got a child and the child is 2 years old, 2.5, let's say, mm-hmm. because they can handle the scoop, the cone of the ice cream. If they're holding the ice cream and they're asking you, Mommy, can I have an ice cream? And then you can say, okay, you can have it. But imagine 2.5 years old having the one scoop of the ice cream, and suddenly she's got the ice cream. She's happy, mm-hmm. but she's fell over and the ice cream landed on the floor. And that sounds, I'm just only telling my clients, mm-hmm. look, so the same like with your capability, the same with your limiting beliefs. If you are not ready to handle it, that limiting beliefs inside, improve that, and creating the new one, you won't be able to hold it, that limiting beliefs be longer. You don't want to destroy that ice cream. You would like to have a nice flavor, isn't it? Like a one. So we need to pay attention. We can go slower and deeply healing ourselves.
Yes. I think when a person is ready, they are ready. If they ask questions, if they're coming to this life, if they're going to hear it afterwards, that means that they are on the way, on the path to transform their beliefs and make themselves happier, because they wouldn't be here. They wouldn't hear us.
No. No, because that's called the synchronicity. That everything is happening in the divine order in our life. I didn't believe that before, but nowadays everything is like in one line. So, okay, that's happening for that because yeah, that's fine. It's okay. I can flow. So that's why I would like to bring you now all the attachments. I just only promise at the beginning.
Sure.
Can I?
Oh yes, of course. Yes, tell us.
Just a little bit story about my fitness and about the attachments, because the attachment is a limiting beliefs as well. Okay, so you have to remember that. So that hit me last Christmas, not far away, but that was a big transformation that happened to me. Universe shut all the doors and just only sent me to I would like to say to the room. Actually, literally, I was in the room and I was like feeling really exhausted, really tired, and I couldn't actually move my body all over that was a lot of pain. And finally, I was saying to myself, okay, I overtrained my body because I was training. And 15 years, I would like to say, I'm training almost every day. And since my daughter born, now she will be 14. So 14 years, I'm training every day for 100%. And sometimes 3 times, sometimes twice. But up to that Christmas, that was like a big hit. That was a big explosion, awakening. Say, stop controlling yourself.
Yes.
Because when you start controlling, when you stop controlling yourself, you get yourself free. And then your limiting beliefs, that attachments, you have to do something. Not asking, is that good for me? Is that good for my body? Do I really want that?
That brings you to the question. You question yourself, why was I doing this?
Yeah.
Why would I torture myself physically every day? I mean, sport is great, but when you're doing it 7 days a week, few times in a day, that's a torture.
Yeah.
And you'll be
that's
like,
a torture. Yeah, that's the main reason, and the great question and the realization in me that was like, I didn't love myself enough to stop torturing myself. So I hope so. No one of you please don't torture yourself. Just only start loving yourself and let go all attachment. Let go all limiting beliefs.
Yes. That brings us again to the main thing of everything is about love.
Yeah. Loving yourself. That's a beauty.
All the problems are happening for us to realize certain things about ourselves, accept ourselves, so we can love ourselves. When we love ourselves, we can share. Because if you don't have that love for yourself, how can you love somebody else? It's very tricky.
Yeah, but some people are saying, I love myself. And they're asking the question, really?
Yes.
And they say, oh, no.
Yes, we don't know. People don't realize what is loving myself. Is it pushing in the queue to the front row? Loving yourself? Not really. Being angry with everybody and expect everybody to make the best for you, comfortable for you. No, not really. Loving yourself is putting yourself first.
Yeah, your needs.
But
what do you want
with others? Look what this does to me. Because we work with energy.
Nice.
Every time I work, I'm like burning so much because we're just.
That's your vibration rising inside you.
Yes. So thank you for so much. Is there anything else you would like to mention that we didn't talk about?
Oh, a lot.
Yes.
But I don't know that. I would like to just only say about the love, because a few days ago I was recording the video about where does love come from, and definitely love comes from the dark place. Don't be scared. The dark place doesn't mean it's a bad place. It's an amazing place, because through the pain, through the suffering, which is only really, what we can say, really afraid about that. But then you can discover all the beauty. You can discover all your limiting beliefs, all the attachments, and then your vibration will be arise inside you, and you will go much more higher than you are at the moment. So so definitely being that space is a good space for me, from my point of view as well.
So to recap on what you just said, that means whatever happens in our life, even if it's really, really bad and dark at first, is just there for you to realize something, to understand something, and to fill it in with love. So basically anything that happens with us, it's out of love.
Yes, definitely. The love is the base, is the foundation
the way
of everything.
to get there is very long to understand that, but yes, I know how it feels when something is really crappy happening to you, and you go like,
I know.
amazing, thank you so much. Now I can dig into there as well. It's very interesting.
Yes, that's why I can just only share something with you as well, because loving yourself, I've been in that place long time ago. Maybe someone of you, like when I had a waking time, to be honest, I couldn't lift it up my legs and put it on my table, the coffee table. I was afraid, but also that was limiting beliefs. Anyway, that was a lot of patching out. But anyway, so going through that hard time, be scared, be afraid. Maybe of some of you will be saying, oh, that's so easy, that's peasy. But it's not. But I came over that because I was starting loving myself. I've been saying to myself, you are good. You are a really good person.
So what were you afraid of? Were you afraid of being judged?
Losing the control. That was like, now I realized I'd be losing the control, because I was like, when you're controlling yourself all the time, and there's only thinking, and there's only, you would like to have everything in the one order, and you're controlling. And when you're grounding. You don't want to control anything, because you know 100% sure everything is coming to you anyway. Doesn't matter. But when you start controlling yourself, you are a little bit, that arises inside me. Maybe some of people resonate with that. And then I said, oh gosh, what's happened? Yeah. But anyway, I started loving myself straight away.
Okay. That's another deep thought, grounding, trusting the process. Yeah. It's years. For some people who may listen into this today, it's a process, it's a way. It's nothing that's going to happen in one day or after a few sessions. But definitely, if you want to go through these transformations, there is Gabriella, Intuitive Coach. I'm going to leave her contacts underneath this video after. Also, Gabriella, Intuitive Life Coach, you have a YouTube channel, you have your podcast, and you have your Instagram page, yes? So how can people reach you? What's the best way to contact you? Is it your Instagram page?
When they go to my Instagram page, they've got everything, because a link in tree got absorbing all of my information. I've got a website, Facebook, Instagram, podcast, everything is there. Okay. Also, I've got a Patreon community as well. So when they go there, they can see a lot of information.
Okay, so amazing. So I'm going to put your details under this video. So anybody who was here or will listen to this later, they can find you that way. So I have to say thank you so much for sharing your knowledge and your time with us. And I think this is not going to be the last meeting that we've done, last chat that we did. I hope that it was helpful to people who were on this live, during this live, and will hear this after. We will see you again. So thank you so much. Let's stop this. I think I have to do it with the cross. I don't know how to, but let's try.
So anyway, thank you for having me here, and I hope so in the near future we're going to have it again.
Definitely. It was nice speaking to you. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon.
Thank you. Bye.